Namaste. Hi. We cannot just start meditation right away. We need to develop physical strength, core strength to withstand the rigors of sitting for prolonged periods, because those energetic and meditative observances would have to be done sitting. If the body is weak, this is difficult to sustain. Second, purify the internal elements of stagnation getting in the way of the energy flowing through the spine. So these two preparatory practices, develop the body and cleansing the inner pathways, are the essential elements of Hatha Yoga. Purification is the essence of Hatha Yoga. So before controlling the brain, controlling the mind, we need to sort out our lower issues first, the practical issues. Body inertia, heaviness. Controlling the mind where the body is not ready could create conflict and could even hurt your practice. So my goal for today is to teach you the basic preparatory observances of Hatha Yoga, basic postures, as well as basic cleansing techniques for purifying a nasal cavity. All right, sitting like this, Sukhasana. Feel this. If this is too intense for your low back, get a folded blanket. Place that blanket underneath your hips so you can sit on it. So the legs are supported and the joints are supported. So you can keep it upright. And then you may cup your hands to the Dhyana Mudra with your right hand on top and your thumbs touch, or you can rest them on your knees, depending on how your upper back feels. All right, and then here, breathe. You can use visualization, like the spine is the antenna where your energy rises through. And that electricity is the breath. Yeah? And then the brain being like the router of your internet. Yeah? It stores the information there. So your breath electrifies or magnetizes the brain. And then you can lift your optic muscles between the eyebrows, like you're looking there inside the brain. You can lift your forehead up. And exhale, soften the body, but keep your spine alert, upright, like the stick. Good. And then you can allow the head to soften to the chest so you're not straining the neck. Good. And then stay here 2-3 minutes, or you can even go as long as 5 minutes. Yeah. Just breathing normally through the nose, inhaling, through the nose, exhaling. And just watching your breath. Yeah, I'll guide you through it. Yeah, so the breath creates a sound, the light sa as you inhale, and the support at the top. And the sound of the exhalation is like the ha, the sa and the ha. Always remind yourself to keep your spine upright. If you feel the need to move, you can sway from hip to hip, buttock to buttock. But if you can't, hold it still, that's better. And how's the length of your breath? Allow your breath to go longer than your normal capacity. And then fully extend the spine upright. Hold the top of the breath for 1 second or 2. Exhale long and completely all the way down. Yeah. So while visualizing the breath flowing from the low back to the head and exiting, and feel your body return to the foundation of the hips. And the inhalation is cool, man. And the air entering the body is dry. Yeah, it's actually relaxing. The cool air entering, the prana we absorb is passive. And then we process that breath, becomes warm within, and exhale the moist, warm air out. So internally, you can also visualize like your energy is warm, even hot, blending with the cool passive prana, and they meet around the heart. And you process there and exhale. Right? The process of unification. Yeah. The body energy, restless, hot, yeah. And the cooling breath, passive. They blend around the core and the heart. And then you allow that to release together. And finally, let's feel the texture of the breath. Yes, our breath has a texture. And it's expressed by the fluidity of how we breathe, and even the blockages in the nostrils. Yeah, so feel that. Do you have any blockages there getting in the way? Moist nostrils? Yeah, just accept them. They're part of you. And hopefully, at the end of this session, we're able to address that. If not, release those blockages altogether. Addressing the issue and become better at them. Yep. All right. And next in breath, eyes can open now. And you can rest the hands on your knees. Okay, and then you can stretch the neck from head to head or ear to ear. And you can circle around already like this. And then at the same time, you can curl the neck and coil the head in and out of the collarbones. And reverse a circle. Good. And then we're lifting those arms up. Yeah. So what we just practiced is the Sukhasana. The legs are crossing at the shin, one of the essentials of Hatha Yoga. And here you can look up, your hands are like spider. Good. Hands together. The Anjali Mudra, this one. And then create a light press between them. Alerts the chest, alerts the spine. And then interlace the fingers and then give your low back a light adjusting forward, up and back. And then open them and then place your hands at the back and stretch your spine forward. Right in here, you can rub the head, the neck. Good. Spine stretching, extension, increases our cardiorespiratory capacity, opens the lungs. All right, free your arms and then lift them up again. Spider the hands. You can wave at the top. You can rub the tongue around the mouth. All right, hands to the chest again. The Anjali seal. And then here, feel from the thumb, index, ring finger, the middle, and the ring one. And then press the finger pads together. And then inhale. Feels good, right? Loosen them, laser hands, stretching the palms, stretching the wrist. And then here you can do a side stretch there, up and down, lifting your spine. And open them, placing your hands at the back. And then open, you can drop the shoulders to separate the neck away from the collarbones. And exhale out. Great, all right. And then just shake your hands, so flipping, downward flipping, and then sideways as well. While we are practicing the Sukhasana, we are opening the other body parts, the peripheries, and then just rub the shoulders forward and back, and then circle around, and then you can throw your arms to stretch the chest. Okay, good. And then some circle through the wrist, releasing stagnation there because we will be using them. And then you can also stretch your fingers in pairs from the base of your index. You work up your small one. You might hear pops and clicks there, and then come back. 2 or 3 sets per pair. And then you hide your thumbs under, and then like you're holding a paintbrush, circle them around. Great. All right. Now flipping one hand forward, and then stretching the wrist, and then reversing, same hand, and then the other one. It looks simple, but you're holding the Sukhasana, and then we'll be doing this for like 5 minutes already, and that's powerful. And you're stimulating your pelvic cavity and strengthening your core as well. Okay, and a circle around again. Not to mention, you massage the nerves attached to your feet and then your knees, and then they all have their connection to your pelvic cavity. That's why Sukhasana, this one, is simple, yeah, but effective in releasing nerve impulses down. Okay, so we uncross those legs. You might feel them slippy, or if you're using the prop, you can remove that prop away and then use your hands to support you in releasing the lower extremities. And then you can flip them like this, like that. Okay. All right. What if we lift that leg up and then kick the joints up in the air and then use the hands to support you, and then the other one as well. Okay. All right. And then from there, we're folding them again. Go ahead and rest your knees. If you're using a blanket to support your joints, yeah, that's better. Otherwise, yeah, just flat on the floor. And then just glide your hips like this, and the spine stretching forward. Good. And then ease into child's position. Although this one is not a traditional Hatha yoga technique, but it's a modification of a sitting forward bend called the Paschimottanasana. Yeah. It gives the same energetic benefits. Yeah, opens the back of the body as well as massage the internal organs, yeah, attached to the abdomen as well as the hips and the sacrum. Right, and it's quite relaxing as well. If you're not ready with your head down, yeah, those props, yeah, may be handy in supporting you. All right, homemade props, pillows, blankets, or even you can use like, yeah, timber, yeah, stack of books, those things that can support you. And here, let your arms relax. And then you're holding this about a minute. Good. And then while there, I want you to rhythmically close and relax your pelvic floor. Like you're contracting your anogenital region and then relax them in rhythmic, yeah, pace. Contract and relax. Yeah, you can breathe as you inhale, contract. And as you exhale, relax. Yeah, we call that the Ashvini Mudra. And what it does, it promotes better circulation in your pelvic floor. And pelvic floor is an important aspect of our energetic anatomy. That's where the three fundamental nadis come from, Ida, Pingala, Sushumna. All right. Not too long here though, especially if you have knee issues. You just as long as you can. All right, you can even place something under or between your hips and your legs. Yeah, really suit your body. Okay, from there uncrossing. All right, and you can match the legs in place. Okay, let's break the cycle by tucking our toes, spreading the hands right here. Yeah, and then pressing away to the back. We call this the Adho Mukha Svanasana, or the downward facing dog. And then here you can cycle the legs. Yeah, pedal, and then this is also an inversion. The head is lower than the heart, so this massages the brain and then energizes our cranial cavity, and you can wave like this. Yeah, so do things, to loosen stagnation, and then what if you lift that leg up, either leg, and then the other one, so just alternate the legs. All right. If this is too intense, you can drop to your knee, and then just kicking and releasing. Okay, yeah. And then easy match in place. Okay, and from there, yeah, the right leg, like closest to me, crosses through between your hands. Yeah, the Rajakaputasana. Okay, you're able to bend your left leg as well, so you're bending like a 90-90 if you're not ready for the leg straight option. Good. Progression, you can place something underneath your bent hip, to support the joints of the knee. And then here, rubbing from side to side. And then resting your forearms down the floor. Okay. And then here, try to find your breath. Inhaling. You can now allow your breath to alter, so you're breathing longer. And a mild suspension at the top. Exhale all the way down. Inhaling. Good. An asana or a posture is not static. Yeah. If you need to move and then glide in and out of the joints, do that. Yeah. Yeah. Adjusting body parts that are affected and then settle to find your breath again. Yeah? That's the principle. You may ask, how long should I hold the posture? Yeah, a posture which is sustainable like this, you can hold probably 5 or even 10 mindful breathing if you can sustain. You can count each time you exhale, from the top number all the way to 1. All right, one more here. Inhaling. Exhaling. All right, and then from there, use the hands to push, curling the back foot into your downward facing dog. And then here, you can pedal the legs and then lifting up and down there. Feels good, this one. And then just match the legs in place. Good. And then from there, on your knees. And then you're going to drop on your stomach. Belly down. Okay. Now from here, give your spine a gentle rub forward away from the hips. This is a form of back bend. Okay. Now, but we're gonna approach it gently. All right. Now crossing your arms, or you can fold them like this, and then turn your head to one side, folding both knees now, and then give your knees some circling around. Okay. And reverse. And then side to side. Right. So keep going. Circle, side to side, changing circle. And then we start to lift. Yeah. The lower back. If you can sustain lifting and twisting, so you can even allow that foot to touch the floor. And while you're doing this, you can turn the head as well, to suit your neck. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, now from there, adjust the spine forward, placing your forearms underneath your shoulders so you can support yourself in lifting your spine away from the floor. Good. Back bend extension, and then relax. Again, let's breathe this one. Every time you inhale away from the floor, exhale, soften back to the floor. Good. And if you need to adjust the hips, do that. Yeah, one more. Inhaling. Exhaling. Great. Okay, and then from there, you can rest the forehead down. You can bend the legs and circle around. Okay, and then pressing away. All right, on your kneeling again, place them under you. And then we repeat the child's position or the balasana, but this time we're going to modify the arms, rest your arms by your side, and the forehead may be resting on that cushion. And then stay. If this is heavy, feel free to adjust your arms slightly forward, or you can support by extending them lightly to the front. But keep the elbows relaxed and the head down. You can even form a fist, to add more elevation. And here we perform the Ashwini Mudra again. Contract and relax. Right? You can even try, as you breathe normally, hold that contraction as long as your pelvic muscles can sustain. You might feel your pelvic cavity jump in and up there. And relax. One more. Great. All right. And from there, body forward. Yeah, same as the first technique or first set, and lifting alternate legs. All right. I love doing this alternate leg lift. Somehow it drains the lymphatic system, and it's a way of inversion. Yeah, very energizing for the brain. Good. And then the left leg now crosses through. Adapt if you need. You're able to fold the knee there, or you can place something underneath your left hip. Good. And then here you can lightly arch upwards to open the spine. Your body is open. You can glide from hip to hip and then start to rest your body down. But if you can do it flat on the floor, yes, why not? Yeah. That's our aim, to work on a progressive system. Okay, and while you're holding this, breathe in, and then I'll talk you through some essence and principles of the practice. When you look at Hatha Yoga texts, yeah, some of them may seem basic, yeah, in their superficial value, yeah. Some of them are really quite advanced, actually. But what's not written there is the preparatory, the progression behind, what you see. And then this is actually the goal of my lesson today, to share with you preparatory observances, progression of those traditional classical techniques. For example, this one. Right, so this opens the lower extremities so we can sustain the cross-leg sitting position longer, open the joints, and then release stagnation of the hips. Yeah. Okay, and then from there, power, also strength. Yeah, this one is strength. Yeah, by pushing away, and you do your leg lift. Good. And then you can bend and stretch the knee. All right, now let's try to hover over our wrists and just try to sustain this for 5. No, don't collapse the hips. Keep your thighs engaged. If this is difficult, on your knees. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. And then drop all the way down, and then all the way down to your stomach. Okay. And then we repeat. Yeah. You can fold the arms under your head to support, and then circle the legs around. And breathe. And then start to lift and twist, up and twist. All right. If it feels good stretching those arms in front of you, why not? Yeah, it's less intense for your upper back. So you may stretch that same shoulder as the swinging hip. And around in circles again. Okay. And then back to our supported back bend. Yeah, rub your spine forward. Place your forearms there. All right, now progression being, you're now able, if you can, inhale and try to straighten the arms, but not at the expense of compressing the low back. If you feel to adjust those hips a little bit away from your upper back, do that. So your spine is opening beautifully up. Good. You can soften each time you exhale. Inhale, open up, adjusting. Exhale, soften, and relaxing. Good. Or you can hold this one for the duration of 5 mindful breathing cycles. Each time you exhale, you can adjust. Okay, and release. And then glide inside the side. Okay. So if you notice, we have all the essentials of spine mobility. Yeah, circling around like this. Yep. We're doing forward bends and back bending. Yeah. Okay, from there, pressing again. Good. Drop to your kneel. Yeah, you might feel your low back react after that back bend. So, but as soon as you do this and move to a bit of a side to side, it should be all right. Okay. Good. Now this time around, elbows remain down. Cup your hands behind your head. Yeah. And then here, we're adding component of upper back mobility, the shoulders, and staying And then do the Ashwini Mudra again, contract and relax. You can do it rhythmically, yeah, faster, contract, relax. Good. And then hold that contraction while breathing normally and relaxing, yeah? Okay. Beautiful. All right. And from there, body forwards, curling your toes at the back, and then Adho Mukha Svanasana, and alternate your leg lift. Okay. Now, if it's not too intense for you, all right, you can clear your nostrils here by doing the Kapalbhati, or just blowing your nostrils in rhythmic intervals like that. Yes, if you want to have a look at that detailed tutorial of the Kapalbhati, I'll include that in this lesson, so you're guided as well. Yeah, so it starts with the long breath in and depleting that buffer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's enough. All right, inhale, lighten forward. Exhale out. Okay, and this time around, if possible, cross quickly forward and sit. All right? If that's intense at your level, drop down to kneel and sit and forward. So adapt. Adapting. Okay, now, this time around, both legs straighten in front of us. So the preceding stage is the preparatory for this one, the Paschimottanasana. Inhale up. Exhale as you reach for your toes. Inhale. Exhale over your legs. How to modify? Yet again, those homemade prop can be invaluable in your journey. Okay, place them under you and then just sustain. Good. Now, you have to distinguish between pain and discomfort. Discomfort, for me, they're necessary so you can rise above your limitations and weaknesses, but pain, no. Pain is where you experience a quick, sharp, like stabbing pain, pinching pain. Stop. That means you're doing the technique too forcefully. So loosen and then move and then come back again in a more moderate, I say, version. Or apply prop if you need. Okay, and just stay. And then here you can always do the contraction and the relaxation of your pelvic floor. Okay, inhale up and over. Good, exhale. All right, just shift forward to release, and then you can do this, to decompress your hips. Okay, now we're transferring and we're performing what we call a twist. Okay, left leg crosses under, good, and the right knee hugs the chest. Okay, now, if this is heavy for your low back, you're able to straighten your bottom leg. Good, and then hugging that knee, and then twist towards your right side. Good. If you can sustain with both knees bent, that's ideal too. Good. In here, just hug, all right, spine upright, and then turn your gaze in the direction of your back arm. Good. And then here, breathe. Now, can the Ashwini Mudra be applied across all techniques? They are specific. And then for this class, they can be applied, okay, as I instruct you to do so. All right. Twisting, yes, you can apply that in basic twist. Forward bends, you can apply that too. But there are postures which I suggest you don't apply them. For example, during back bending, and then some active transitions. But we're not doing them anyway, so you can apply the Ashwini Mudra in this class. All right. Contract there and relax them. All right, so how do you breathe this one? Each time you inhale, loosen. And as you exhale, twist deeper. Right. Okay, and cross. Fray the legs. legs. Okay, and then from there, give them a light shake in front of you. You can even do some wiggle there and then transfer your weight forward because you're rolling on your back. Okay, and then from there, yeah, place your arms under your head to provide a cushion. All right, I'll just adjust myself slightly forward. Okay, and then lift those legs up again. And then just twisting from side to side. All right, mobility is essential. Good. Now, how do you breathe this one? Inhale them up. Exhale and fall. Okay. But if you need to rub, you can do that. Yeah, because they're moving the body, and therefore your position will change. Good. How many of this? Just do as many as you can. If this is difficult for your low back, your arms may go wide, and then you perform this variation instead. Okay? All right. Now, next time, drop to one side and then swing and kick that leg up and down and swap. Good. So what it does, it's like you're using the momentum and stretching the sacroilimbus spine. All right, if it feels good, holding that leg and circle around a few times, do that. Random ones. Okay. All right, and then from there, you're back to your center, and then you can gently rock the body up and down, but don't force it. All right, good. All right, next time, hugging your knees to your chest and lifting your head up to your knees, a variation of the Maha Bandha. Okay, from there, fold to the side, and then just rest in your Garbhasana, variation of the Garbhasana, or like you're forming the shape of the embryo. And here, the beauty of this technique, do you decompress that cranial cavity, the top side, and releases tension in the brain from the twisting. Okay. All right, then use your top hand to press and set. Okay. And then recover. Yeah. Bending your knees at the back again. Hands in front of you. And do your downward dog with leg lift, up and down. Okay. Great. Okay. You can just kneel and sit, or crossing them and then sitting down the floor. Yeah, stretching those legs again in front of you. So if you notice, we're doing the sequence twice because we're working right, left, and the middle. Okay? Arms left. Exhale. Inhale, reach. If you're able, you can grab the feet. Grab the big toes with the first two fingers there. Open up. All right, you can look high between the eyebrows and then bring your gaze up there. And then settle, you're looking down your feet. Yeah? Or you can alternate between eyes closed and eyes open as you hold this breath or hold this position. Breathe. Eh? Good. Good. You can also apply the Ashvini. Yeah? Inhale naturally. And as you exhale, contract. And relax. Inhale. Exhale. So like you're opening the pathway as you inhale, and you're closing the pathway as you exhale. You can apply that too. Yeah? Good. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale out. Okay, give your legs some shaking up, and then perform the side to side. Okay, we're almost finished. Okay? Right leg crosses under, left leg hugs the chest. You can straighten your left leg or your right leg. I'll do that for this round, so you are guided if you want to do the alternative. And then twisting. Good. And then here, spine upright. If you found yourself rounding, try your best. Yeah, that's all I can advise you. Just try your best. Use your awareness to push away and turn your spine across. And here you can lightly roll your eyes in the direction of that temple to the left eye and then closing them. Okay, one more. All right, and release them. Okay, uncross them. Yeah, forward your hips and return to the floor. Okay, this time our arms are wide and then just throwing your legs. So can you make it fast now? Up and down, you're twisting. Okay, and kicking. All right, I also feel like doing the swinging of the arms up and then one hand catches that leg at the side. Okay, only if it's like, okay? And then the other side as well. Yeah, mandala circulars. All right, and then you can rub to the back of the mat. That feels good, this one. Okay, crossing your legs at the shins again. All right, this time try to rock higher and with momentum. Yeah, not only you can tell, yeah, if you're confident sitting this one up, you can do that at the top of the inhale. Inhale, sit. Exhale here. And then quickly untangle. Yeah, and then step behind you. And then do your leg lift. All right, now mash your legs in place. You probably feel your nostrils would like to clear blockages out. Let's do that. Don't bounce. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, inhale forward. Exhale back. Okay, and then down, kneel or cross, and sit. You may still feel the side effect of that last technique, the Kapalbhati Shatkarma. But should not cause any fainting or swooning. Yeah, you might feel this part of you sensitive. Yeah, but as soon as you move the eyes around, look around, should be right. And we're back where we come from, where we started the journey from, Sukhasana. But can you feel the difference? You're taller, you're more alert, more open, and stronger. Great. So we practice many preparatory elements, but only a few. Yeah, actually 2 or 3 of them are classical Hatha yoga. We've done this, and we've done this as well. All right, 3 essential ones. Yeah, and then the other variation of back bending, yeah, as well. Opening the spine, arching, twisting, and flowing. Let's finish. Okay. Just allow your eyes to close again. You're not alone. I myself started really low. 0. No knowledge at all. No awareness at all. Although I was energetically sensitive to begin with, but I didn't know what to make up of those energetic sensitivities. And Hatha Yoga taught me how to connect, yeah, the subtle to the body. And this leads to heightened awareness all the way to higher observances of meditation. Okay, inhale, arms lift, spreading the hands. Exhale out. Breathing in, opening up. Exhale, soften. One more, energizing breath in. All right, hands together. They form a seal. And exhale, head to chest. Good. Namaste. Good.